They say education is the bedrock of any developed society. But unfortunately, education in Nigeria is bisected with myriads of problems, which includes poor funding and thus poor educational infrastructures, inadequate classrooms, teaching aids, paucity of quality teachers and poor learning environments. And for meaningful development to take place in the educational sector, the government needs to readdress the issues of funding. Private educational investors, teachers, parents, and students need a reorientation towards achieving the goals of education. It is the responsibility of the government to make education affordable for all and sundry. Speaking with some educationists on the proposed payment of stipends to students studying education, they said it is the government's responsibility to further boost the quality of education in the country, adding that educational system in Nigeria have experienced a nosedive since late 80s, and they urge the government to do everything possible to sustain this welcome development.
Indeed, it is a great idea to try to make teaching an attractive profession. We know that Nigerian teachers have been underappreciated for a very long time. I'm not really sure there has been a time when teaching was made an attractive profession in this country. And if you are going to move forward as a nation, you have to prioritize education. I'm a bit worried because this country is poor at the moment. We're borrowing a lot of money from outside. And we shouldn't recruit young people into the education industry and give them the impression that all is going to be well, only for them to get midway into the education and discover that the government is not going to deliver on its promise.
What is happening to the teaching profession now is the best, and it will attract best brain to the profession. So when we are talking of the question of if the government can sustain it, in Nigeria, if we are sincere, we have the will and we have the financial muscle to pay just 150,000 per year to undergraduate students.
And I think it's a welcome idea. I think what the government is trying to do is to ensure that they improve the career esteem of teachers. They want to see that higher quality of people that are passionate about education are involved in the education system.
It's a welcome idea, but where the bottom comes in is that will the government be able to sustain it? If they can sustain it, if they can even start up with it, it's a very welcome idea, and it's a laudable one.
Some of the students applauded the federal government for such initiatives, saying it will bring total transformation to the educational sector, while some, on the other hand, disapproved the process, saying the government lacked the will to sustain such initiative.
It's quite encouraging. I think with that they'll be able to build this encouragement in students that okay, they could actually draw students to study education in school.
And I stand to say I don't think it's possible in this present economy of Nigeria. Most of our NYSC students are still being owed by the government. The government have not been able to pay all of them. They are still owing them. If the government is owing our lecturers, how much more the students?
First and foremost, I do not believe that, because this is not the first time government will make vows to us and they will fail to fulfill it. Well, that is one. The second one is I'm in support if they would even try as much as possible to even fulfill their promise this time, if this would even be the first and the last promise they would ever make to us and fulfill it.
The big question is, will this initiative better sharpen and develop the educational structure of Nigeria? Daniel Tanimu for Galaxy TV News, Lagos.